Phrase to describe that candidate and that ad.
Very good, crisp ad.
Focused.
Passionate.
Convincing.
Fresh and confident.
Inspiring. It was exciting to see someone who was optimistic and hopeful and actually identified, certainly to me, things that I am worried about every single day.
It kind of convinced me that maybe we need to change the law so that we could have a person like her run for president of the United States.
Well, I thought it was a good ad. I'm a conservative, but if I were a liberal, I'd definitely be voting for her.
The candidate took what is clearly her greatest weakness and what she's going to have to overcome in the election and faced it head on. She took it on, and she said it's not only a handicap, it's a strength.
She's a minority woman who, what has she done with her life? Okay, Jefferson wrote the Declaration at age 25, but he was an educated landowner, and what has she done? Tell me more about her before she starts comparing herself to Socrates and Jefferson.
Bitch!
I question whether Jefferson was 25 when he wrote the Declaration.
Thomas Jefferson was born in 1743, 53, 63, 73. He was... No, he was not.
I know it's going to sound bad. The accent on her name bothers me. Okay, you're an American candidate, speak like an American. Okay, we pronounce words differently here in America. It makes a difference to me. Okay, I know it sounds racist, but that's the way I feel.
Okay, now let's do a vote on her. How many of you had a positive opinion of her overall? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Who had a negative opinion of her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I was like ready to be so destroyed, and like they didn't destroy me. They were like, she was inspiring. To get the positive results were for me, a win.
And let's take a look at the ad from Keith, and then we'll get your reaction. That candidate and that ad.
Too much about race.
Smooth.
I wanted to like him more than I did.
He is the American candidate.
I have lots of friends that have worked in the White House, and I wouldn't vote for any of them.
I hate to say it, but it seems like he's almost exploiting his race for his purposes of, promoting his campaign. The only reason he gave us to associate with Dr. King was the fact that he was black.
No, it was not. I think that's
Quality for all people. He had a lot of details in his program that nobody's talking about, which makes the point of why we're not past the issue of race. That if a black person mentions race at all, for a lot of white people, the immediate reaction is he is taking advantage of race.
If America is truly to be colorblind, then we shouldn't even be considering his race when we talk about it.
America won't be colorblind for the next 100 years.
These are our words. I agree that he was somewhat inspiring, but I really had a difficult time getting a handle on where he stood on major issues, with the exception of the race issue.
He was trying to say America is one unified country, we're one people, we're not a certain race, and also want to make a comment about how prejudiced all you people are. I'm really ashamed of you.
How many of you have a positive opinion of Keith? Raise your hands. 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. How many of you have a negative opinion of him? 1, 2, 3.
It shocked me at the end when they were asked to vote on me that 23 of them in the focus group raised their hand and said they liked me. It totally confused me.
Now it's time for you to vote for the candidate you find to be the most presidential. You'll be using your dials, and you're going to start at 0. If you want to vote for Park, you will turn your dial to 1. If you want to vote for Malia, you will turn your dial to 2. If you want to vote for Bruce, you will turn your dial to 3. If you want to vote for Lisa, you'll turn your dial to 4. And if you want to vote for Keith, you will turn your dial to 5. We do have a clear winner. How many of you think Park won?
No. Liberal vote was split.
She's correct. Yeah. Because this was one of the